Show me. Perfect. Okay. A lot of people think the sweet spot's at the bottom. All right. Sweet spot's right here. All right. So when we kick a ball, so all I'm going to talk about is just regular kick out of hand. Okay.
Kick for touch.
Yeah, kick for touch. Okay. Any high balls, anything. Okay. So what I always want to use something as a target, right? I want something to show me where I'm going to kick. So if you look at a ball actually shows you a nice arrow. Okay. If I look at this seam, that's like a little arrow that shows me where, if I kick it right here, right, the ball is going to go following this little seam. Understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so simply create a target for yourself. Use the seam of the ball, all right, and if I kick it right here, it should go in the direction that I want, all right? So if I want to kick towards these posts, right, first thing I'll do is I hold my ball at the top. All right, my thumbs are always facing towards. All right, and I want to hold the ball low. Why do I want to hold the ball low?
So you don't have to drop it.
Right. Because what is the most important part about a kick?
The drop.
The drop. Right. I can have perfect technique. I can do everything right, but if this ball drop is wrong, that ball is going to go wrong way. Understand that? Good. So, reason why I hold it at the top, it's closer to my foot. If I hold it up here, I don't have that much control of the ball. When I was younger, I would only kick it like this. All right? This forcing the bottom of the ball to move around. As I've grown, I've learned how to hold the ball at the top, force it down to my foot, all right? And I'm using that seam to aim where I'm going. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run through, drop the ball, follow through, all right? Kickers should be really good ballerinas. Can anyone tell me why? Pointy toes, right? Pointing toes. I was a karate, I did karate. My dad was a karate instructor in South Africa. And the thing that helped me most as a karate guy was I used to kick, right? So if I kick on side, I don't want to kick with my toes, right? I want to kick with my flat foot. Same with kicking. If I want to kick flat-footed. And where do I want to kick on my foot? Where does the ball want to land?
Right here.
Yeah, inside of your foot, right? I don't want to go on toe. I don't want to go on the outside, because what happens on the outside goes to the outside. All right. I want to get a nice flat area on my inside, and I can be consistent with it. So through the steps, what's the first thing I want to do?
Hold the ball correctly.
Hold the ball correctly. I want to find my arrow, right? Yeah. So if I'm going to kick right there, I look at the ball. All right, I'm going right through. Seam is down. All right, I'm holding the ball right. Ball is nice and close to my foot. I'm just going to do a simple 1-2, kick through, toe through. All right. I want to stay over the ball. I don't want to come up. What does this do?
Less power.
Right? If I kick up.
Higher.
There's time for that, and we'll go over that in a minute. But if I want to force this ball through, I want to kick through and run through. Run through it. Understand that?
Yes, sir.
Got it. So look at my head. I'm not even going to look at the ball. My head's going to stay down. I'm just going to punch through and run through. Okay? So it should look like this. Let's not mess this up. Ready? Understand that? That's how it should. Just simple. I'm not even going to look, and you can hear the difference between a ball that is kicked right and a ball that's kicked wrong. All right? If I'm gonna hit it on the point, you can hear the difference between that, and then if I hit it on the sweet spot, that. So the sweet spot is a lot deeper sound. All right? The bottom is like a high pitch sound. Yeah. Okay? As a kicker, you'll learn you don't have to look to know if that's a good ball or a bad ball. All right? So grab some balls.
Do you use the same drop for the drop kick?
Yeah. Only difference about drop kick. All right. I'm obviously not going to stand straight on with a drop kick.
Right.
All right. So this is where karate helped out. It's because if I kick to someone's side, I'm kicking side on, right? Well, in a drop goal, you have to kick side on. But what doesn't change?
The drop.
Hands don't change, and the lace doesn't change.
Okay.
Okay. Drop kicking is a little harder because the bounce of the ball has to be correct. So once again, what's the most important part of the kick?
Drop.
Drop. So if I'm holding it like this, my lace is pointing towards the post. All right. With a drop kick, when I drop it, I want to angle back a little bit because I want it drop back on my foot like this, open up that sweet spot and hit it right through. All right, the only difference between a high drop kick and a low drop kick is my timing. If I want to kick it straight through nice and low, I'm going to kick it as soon as it hits the ground. If I want to keep it nice and high, I'm going to wait a second. All right, so like if I want to kick it nice and high, so seam pointing towards that way, let's see if we can do this. Boom, I'm going to wait a second and it should be right through.
Right.
Understand that? Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, so 3 steps. Let's go through the 3 steps. If I set up, where should my seam be? Towards the target, okay? Where's your hands gonna be?
On the
The
top.
ball nice and close to my foot, so there's not that much of a room, or not much room for error. Then the last thing, what's the most important part of a kick?
The drop.
The drop, all right? So a lot of the times I sit at home, all right, and I'm just doing this. Because if I can do this right, the rest will come. Understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sorry that we don't have much more